It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell,
The Dean Blundell Show.
this is mass madness, you maniacs!
102.1 The Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
This is pretty good one. A Florida guy pulled a gun to get what he wanted at McDonald's in the drive-thru line, but it wasn't cash or some food. He unholstered his weapon, so a couple of chicks had let him cut ahead of him in line. James Cruz was arrested after a woman called to report he pulled up next to him and a gun pointed a weapon while I'm shouting, I got to get my order in quickly. Let me in front of you or I'll shoot you. Oh. Well, what do you think they did? Yeah, man, go ahead. Yeah. Go right ahead. Ain't no Big Mac worth waiting for. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe there is. They complied, but they wrote down his license number. He got some McNuggets and ordered apparently quite nicely. He didn't get upset.
And once he was there, he was fine. And
he paid. He got there. He's like, yes, I will have a 6-piece nugget. Maybe like a Big Mac. Hang on a second. Put my gun back in.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. And a Diet Coke. And one of them little apple pies.
You know,
I love those things.
Not too hot.
Anyway, I'm in a hurry, and I pointed a gun at the last set of ladies because you maybe speed it up so I don't have to point a gun at you. Anyway, police showed up as he was leaving the drive-thru, which I thought was pretty cool.
He didn't get to eat it?
No, he didn't even get to eat it.
Oh, those are efficient police.
I know, aren't they? Yeah. They should be working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And a man's been hospitalized after doctors said he suffered a direct hit to his nutsack during a lightning strike while walking down the street in Madrid, Spain.
Whoa! Bam! Pretty well hung, that guy.
The 53-year-old man was reportedly walking down a suburban street late Thursday night when a storm kind of cropped up. And he was hit by a bolt of lightning. Doctors would establish the bolt actually struck him through his pants directly into his scrotum before traveling down one of his legs, exiting into the sidewalk through his foot, up back the other side, now one of his hands.
Oh,
Wow. It was like doing the funky robot.
Yeah.
I am a robot now.
What happened to him? Those balls.
The unidentified victim's son called for an ambulance. He remains in stable condition. Doctors said because the man's groin took the hit, the lightning did not cause an electrical thermal energy to the victim's brain or heart, thus saving his life. His balls saved his life.
No. Usually it does that area that ends it for you, gets you in trouble.
Yeah, sure. In this case, it came in really handy, those balls. So fellas, the next time you sit on one of those, you just remember this story. Your balls one day could save your life from a lightning strike. Yeah. Although his balls are gone now because they were burnt off. But
they're murders.
Right off?
Yeah.
They did not die in vain.
The main vein.
Said his penis is fine though.
Yeah.
Wow. He's like, oh, thank God, that's a great news.
He's like a dog now.
Weird. 6:33. Those are your Edge Files, whatever the hell day it is in May, the year 2012.
The Edge Files on 102.1 The Edge.
The Dean Blundell Show on The Edge.
I watched America's Got Talent last night. Have you seen any of the show?
No.
T-Bone?
I've seen a lot of it.
I haven't seen
I didn't
any
see
of it.
last night's, but I've seen 2 or 3 episodes prior.
I haven't seen not one episode ever. I watched it last night, and it was it wasn't it was what it was. It was a talent show, and I don't want to bag on it because I was thinking this morning, man, I've been bagging on stuff a lot lately. So I tried to find a real positive in it, and I found one. I thought Howard Stern was awesome.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I thought he was really good.
He is great. He
on the show.
I don't know much about him other than I've seen his movie and stuff, but I think I was surprised because he brings a lot of passion to it. I found. He was very complimentary at times, and I think people expected him not to be.
Yeah, he's. What I like about I thought about this. Well, I don't like the show. I think Howie Mandel is. I don't think he's ever been funny. He's about as funny as a kick in the balls.
We're trying to get him on the show next.
I love Howie Mandel.
Yeah, I was going to honestly say that I thought he does a very good job there too.
Yeah,
but
I'm not sure. And then Sharon Stone. I mean, you might as well have someone's grandma on the show.
we were saying off air, it'd be better if you have Ozzy doing it.
Hey, what do you think, Ozzy?
Oh, Sharon Osbourne.
Sharon.
Yeah.
But then I started thinking about Canada's Got Talent.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Who was that again? Who was on that again?
Martin Short.
We had in studio.
He really
once.
wasn't very nice when he was here.
I was a little disappointed with
So
him.
was I. He was very short. He was very demeaning when he was talking to us, and so I would never have Martin Short back. And as a matter of fact, I wouldn't even have his new face back either.
His 30-year-old face.
Yeah,
I felt like he
62-year-old
started
body
off-
and 30-year-old face.
Well, when he was here, he seemed to start off nice, but then he seemed to get a bit condescending. Like,
Very.
and I don't know if
Very.
And we don't normally act paranoid about these things.
No.
You can just kind of read into it.
And he was in the back room before he came into here. And I went in and I said, "Hi, Mr. Short. I'm Derek." And I said, we have time. Do you mind if we just go into my little studio and just record a couple of just IDs? And no, I'm doing the interview. That's enough.
Is that exactly what he said?
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, he's a dick. Martin Short's a dick,
Yeah.
and he's terrible on the show too. You couldn't find a worse representative for anything Canadiana, because he didn't even want anything to do with Canada anymore. And and you know what? Canadians are a lot nicer than Martin Short.
He was kind of pretending to be nice and then he was sort of like wasn't.
And he did
Well,
that.
you'd be pissed if you had no life or career anyway, right? You know, you would be. If you would be mad if the world said that's enough with you. We'll just move on to the next thing.
I'd still watch Three Amigos once a week though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
that's
pretty good. Maybe he's pissed because he had to play the loser in every movie. You know what I mean? Maybe he's pissed because he was never a leading man. He was always a dork. But anyway, I thought he destroyed that show, Canada's Got Talent. If you saw it, I mean, some of the acts did too, but it was like, you know what it was like? It was like watching you do. It was like watching you paint, Todd. If you were to paint a wall, I would have rather watched you paint a wall.
I've painted walls before, kid.
You know what was remarkable about the people on that show?
No,
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
A tap dance troupe won.
No, not even. It was everybody. It was just it had some pizzazz. Anyway, I like what they did with America's Got Talent. I think adding that old radio disc jockey was the best thing. See, that goes to show radio people are multi-talented.
I said this.
I've been saying that for years.
No, but I did say that the one thing I like about Howard Stern being on that show is that it allows people to take radio people seriously on TV.
Yeah.
And especially in those live type of situations, because there's no better people than for that job than radio guys.
Yeah, because everything we do is off the cuff.
That's all we do.
So these shows that they do, this is just to recap. This is why Martin Short was terrible on Canada's Got Talent or whatever it was called. A, because he was a jerkweed. B, because he isn't a radio guy. He doesn't have to think impromptu. Martin Short makes a TV show or 2 TV shows or whatever. It takes him months. We do one show, 5 days a week, 300 days a year.
Way more content than a TV show would have.
Yeah.
Way more creative thoughts, and we're not reading from teleprompters or remembering lines.
That's right.
And the other thing is funny because about 5 years ago, I honestly, and I wrote this down. I said I thought we should get a Canada's Got Talent, and I said Dean would be actually a good host on it.
Oh, come
a
on.
good judge. No, I thought that, and then I always said I'd be that good Nick Cannon guy.
I wouldn't do it. Do you know what? I don't think. I swear.
What? I'd be that good Nick Cannon guy. Hey, man, you see that?
I wouldn't do it only because you'd want to make sure, and anything you do, you'd want to make sure it wasn't gay ananymore.
The thing is,
Like I wouldn't. It wouldn't be if I had to go do TV, and I'm going to do a TV thing at some point. I think we should, but the problem is that what happens is that if it's your first TV thing and it's super gay, there's no coming back from that. And I don't know if I could do that with Canada's Got Talent.
well, if you were on Canada's Got Talent, there would at least be 1 million people that knew who you were.
Okay, here you go. The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1.
The Edge.
Time for listener email and open phones. Open phones. 416-870-EDGE, 870-3343. Something you'd like to talk about? Talk about it with you. I got this sent to me the other day from one of our listeners. And by the way, thank you, listeners. I don't think you understand how important you are to the program here. Thank you. I mean that. Anyway, one of our esteemed listeners sent this thing. He said, have you ever seen a guy go so crazy over a Starbucks card? And I said, I got to look at this. And it was Chad Ochocinco, had his car broken into. Have a listen to the video he recorded immediately following getting into his car after realizing it was broken into and his wallet was gone. Awesome.
So my day is starting off extremely shitty with it being Wednesday, and normally I'm extremely positive, very positive individual. So I can't work out today. There's no running, no lifting, nothing of that nature. For me, it's a good day for me to study. Okay, no problem. I come out to my car. I want to go to IHOP, go get breakfast, relax and chill. And my right window is busted out. My right window is busted out. Not only is my right window busted out, I left my wallet in the console last night. So that makes it even worse. So my driver's license, my 2 credit cards are gone. Credit cards can be canceled. I'm not tripping. Nothing was spent, because if it's spent, I have an alert that comes to my phone anytime anything's spent. So therefore, those can't be used. My driver's license, it takes 7 days to get that again. That's really nothing. I have a passport I can use as ID, being that I have to travel this Friday. What I'm pissed about is these motherfuckers took my Starbucks card. Not just any Starbucks card. I earned the gold card. You know how many coffees I've had to drink and Limilos I've had to purchase to get to that gold card? Like, I had $220 left on my Starbucks card. Not just any Starbucks card, but a gold Starbucks card. And that's fucked up. Like, that's really fucked up.
This guy's a multimillionaire. Someone broke the window of his $150,000 Range Rover. Then they stole his wallet with all his credit cards and cash in it. He doesn't care. Do you know what he cares about?
Starbucks card. Not just any Starbucks card. I earned the gold card. You know how many coffees I've had to drink and Limilos I've had to purchase to get to that gold card? Like, I had $220.
What's a lemon loaf?
It's not bad at Starbucks.
Hi, The Edge.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, dude, what's up? Oh, by the way, sorry, 416-870-EDGE, 870-3343 if you want to call in for open phones. What's happening?
Oh, nothing much. I've never actually got through before. It's just pretty crazy.
Why is it crazy?
I don't know, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You're crazy.
I've called a million times, man. I just never got through.
A million?
Oh, yeah.
Well, dude, if you're going to call that many times, you had something to talk about, right? For sure.
Oh, well, when you guys were playing Artist of the Day, I called for $1,000 every day, but I never got through.
Oh. Well, good news.
Well, hey.
You got through.
So, anyways, I've been listening to you guys for years.
Thanks, bud.
You guys are awesome. You make my day from 6 to 10. So, hey, I just thought it'd be hilarious if Derek did a LASIK commercial. Man.
Oh.
LASIK eye commercial.
They won't let me through the door.
If I qualified, I would be able to see great.
It's pretty funny.
That is funny, actually. Hi, The Edge.
Something to talk about, right? For sure.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, man. Turn your radio down, please. Thanks. What's up?
Not much. What's going on?
Nothing. You called for open phones.
Yeah, I did. I'm just hanging out here before I go to work today, watching the sun go up, drinking my coffee, having a smoke.
Attaboy.
So I'm listening to the show here every morning. It's I gotta say it keeps me awake. It's what gets me to work in the morning.
Thanks, brother. What's your name?
Great.
James.
Have a great day, James. I appreciate it. Thanks.
For a car or the bus actually
This
gets
has
you to
turned
work.
into like
I know
Facebook. It's almost turned into Facebook on the air. What's your status? Drinking coffee.
I like you guys.
Yeah. Hi, The Edge.
Hi.
Hey, dude.
Oh wow, I actually got through. This is great.
This is like the day that no one gets through got through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm a landscaper for a certain lawn maintenance company in Mississauga.
Yeah.
But before that, I used to be a waiter at a restaurant.
Uh-oh.
And I got a pretty funny story for you guys if you want to hear it.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
All right. So one day I was working. I used to be just a busboy. This is like back in high school. And this group of like 8 people,
Jersey Shore looking kind of people.
Douchers.
They come in, they sit down, and, whatever. The night goes on, they're eating. And
At the restaurant?
Crazy.
You crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. All right, so a customer comes up to me and he's like, hey, I thought I just heard two people having sex in the washroom. So I go into the bathroom, and there's definitely two people having sex in the washroom. And I don't want to be that guy, right? So I don't say anything. And another customer complains to the manager. So then the manager's got to do something. And they go in, and they find the two people, they escort them out of the restaurant, and they go back to the table, those 6 people that came in. And they say to them, hey, we're sorry, 2 members of your party were caught having sex in the washroom, a girl and a guy. We have to ask you all to leave. And the guy sitting at the end of the table stands up, and he looks at the manager and he says, wait a minute, who was that girl having sex with? Because that's my girlfriend.
Wow. Classy.
She didn't even wait until they broke up. She didn't even wait for dinner.
And my face literally froze. I
That's
could not
awesome.
believe it.
That's awesome. That would be.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Your girlfriend who's with you at a
Leaves
restaurant.
dinner.
Yeah. Thinks you're just going to take a little pee-pee.
Yeah. No. Going to have sex. Going to touch pee-pee.
That's so scary.
I know, right there, too.
She
In the
just come
bathroom.
back,
Yeah,
nothing
yeah, Hey,
happening.
what's up? Give him a kiss, and then he's like, what's that?
Oh.
At
That
the
happened
edge.
in an episode of Shameless recently.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
At the edge.
My girlfriend.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
He's still
Hey, I
listening.
got two.
Oh, my goodness.
It's been one of those days.
Yeah,
At the
First
edge.
Timers Club.
Yep. Hello.
Hello?
What's up?
Can we pop your cherry?
Sure.
What's your name, dude?
Steve,
Steve, what's up?
hey, I just wanted to give Diener a bit of heads up on our divorce situation.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I don't know if you've ever heard of the judge Harvey Brownstone.
Hardy Brownstone?
Harvey Brownstone.
No.
He's like the only guy in the family law system that understands the nonsense with divorces.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where is he?
He has his own show called Family Matters.
Harvey Brownstone?
Yeah.
Why are you telling me this?
Well, I went through the same kind of thing. I thought I'd pass on.
Oh, I appreciate it. I highly doubt you're going through the exact same thing because
Oh, yeah,
your hair
buddy.
would be green.
Oh, my hair is green.
Is it? What happened to you?
Oh, it was an 8-year battle.
8-year battle for what? Just to get divorced?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he knows then.
8 years?
Oh, yeah, insane.
What happened?
Oh, everything. I got accused of. I don't even want to get into it, actually, but it's the legal system. If they're not into your pockets,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
You know what? If you can go ahead and get your divorce done on your own, that's really the best way to do it. But if there are good lawyers out there, they're just hard to find, and I've been fortunate enough to find one. But the toughest part is, and I will speak for men, the toughest part about divorce is, if indeed a guy decides that he doesn't want to be with somebody, and this is just this isn't necessarily my experience. But if a guy decides that he doesn't want to be with somebody, or a girl decides she doesn't want to be with somebody, traditionally what happens is a court doesn't really care and lawyers don't really care. What they care about is how can we take as much as we can from that dude?
Exactly.
How can we show? Because traditionally, and you know what, the law needs to catch up with 2012 because it's not. You get two people that are working, and then you got to give her half your salary, or vice versa if she makes more. It applies both ways, really. But traditionally speaking, divorce proceedings have absolutely failed men, failed us miserably, and tradition and honestly, and I have custody of my kids 50% of the time. It wasn't even a question. And it's 50-50.
I got leveraged on a property, and I tried to fight the financial battle and ended up signing over the right to see my kids to hopefully not lose the share of the property. And in the end, I lost both.
You know what? There's no and there's a lot of guys that shut women out too. So I'm not saying anything, you know. Yeah. So it just in your case, and we don't need to negatively stereotype women in divorce, because the men are just as much dickheads as women are.
Well, I moved on and met somebody else and married again. So
hey, how much better is the sex with the new wife?
Oh, it's awesome.
There you go.
And the irony was, I was with the wife I'm with now. I was with her before the ex.
Oh,
it's nice that she waited.
Stayed with her.
All right,
should have just been with her.
Yeah, you should have been with her the whole time.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, hi, the Edge.
I want half that phone call back.
I want the whole thing back. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, man. What's up?
How much, man? I'm calling for open phone.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to talk about Craig Goss. I went to go see him last weekend, and I want to give a birthday speech request.
Sure.
Go ahead, dude.
Oh, man, I can't handle this. This is terrible today. Hi, the Edge.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. I got something funny for you guys. We're chilling at a car wash up in northern Toronto, Newmarket. This chick comes in, opens the door, screams out, "Who ate my muffin?" She ends up being this fat, ugly girl. We all turned around and ran away. Funny stuff. One more thing, guys. One more thing.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to tell you guys for a long time that when Rob Ford slipped and hurt his back, I think he escaped his pants.
Yeah, he did. I heard he may have escaped his pants. Yeah. Hi, the Edge. Somebody
Who
say
ate my
this.
muffin?
Not where you want to see a huge woman scream.
That's what he said.
Who ate my muffin?
Who ate my muffin? That's awesome. Funny stuff.
Hi, the Edge.
Hey, what's going on, Dean?
Not much.
I was actually emailing Todd there. I was listening to the Mad Douche because I drive to Kingston every night, and I can't get your station until I get almost back into the city.
Yeah.
And he was stealing your bits again. Instead of doing what happened and handing out prizes, he was doing what did you do, and it was just his callers calling in, saying, "Oh, well, I slept with my friend's girlfriend before I got with her," and then requesting Britney Spears and Kanye West and all that shit. I listen to him every day because it's pretty funny.
I would encourage people not to. It's irrelevant. The greatest thing people could do is just never listen to that cat.
Well,
because
I hear you, but it's funny because I listen to him for about 20 minutes. That's all I get. And then I listen to you guys, and it's just like listening to you guys, only like a lower, douchier version when I listen to him.
He's trying to do our stuff.
You know what it's like? It's like when you go to a really nice shoe store and you get a really great pair of Nikes or a great pair of Rockports or whatever, and then you go to a department store and you get a great pair of Keds, or you get
Razor Box.
Razor Box.
Yeah.
He's the Razor Box of radio.
What I was saying to Todd was, I was like, man, if I could get the day off work, I would march down there with some signs and sit outside a Virgin all day.
Yeah.
Just shout out your name.
You know what? They chant. I think the greatest compliment I've been paid is when he got chanted out of a bar and then got chanted out of the Air Canada Centre.
Yeah, I wish I was there. That would have been hilarious.
But the back to your original story. The funny thing about the whole we do what happened and he does what did you do? That is our joke that we've been saying for years, saying if someone was going to steal it, they would do what would you do? What did you do? So not only is he taking our bit, but he's taking the joke part of it too.
Well, that was the funny thing is I turned it on there and I was like, oh man, I got 20 more minutes so I can listen to you guys.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden I hear a hi, whatever, it's Mad Dog or whatever his name is. And it's, he gets his radio voice. He's like, what did you do? And I'm like, what the heck? That's like, what happened? And then sure enough, that like a couple phone calls later, it's the same thing, right? So, so I just emailed Todd to tell him about that, and I was trying to get in to tell you guys that. So
you know what? It doesn't matter what anybody copies from us, especially over there. It really doesn't matter what anybody steals and tries to reinvent or whatever. What matters is when it ends up coming out of their mouth, it's like turds in your ear. It's like someone pooping in your ear and brain.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, thanks
dude.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, bro.
All right, take care.
I was going to say, that guy should just call to get through to be on hold so he can hear us.
So he doesn't put up with his crap.
Yeah, so you can just call and put you on hold.
The Dean Blundell Show.
The Dean Blundell Show.
On 102.1.
Yes.
And now, the Dean Blundell Show presents The Week in Review. Yeah. It's true. Week in Review.
You know, I was talking to someone yesterday about ice cubes.
Oh, yeah. Were you really?
Yeah.
So boring.
Yeah. So anyway, I stopped talking to him about it because it was boring. No, I was talking to someone the other day about we were discussing how, you know, in this world really there's two things that we can offer to human beings. Two. One is just love, unconditional love. The other's wieners.
What?
Yeah, exactly. This leads us to your week in review.
That it's nice to be in love with someone?
No.
It's nice to respect the person you're with? It's nice to laugh and smile?
Yeah, do it. Turn this up. Do it.
And the bridge is falling down.
Hey, blame Secretariat and Trophy Head. Ring, ring.
Hola.
Phone party. You took that machine's virginity.
Jacket off. Jacket off.
I'm the vagina king.
I'm going to write Punani Tsunami on mine.
Billions of kids for rides on Kleenex every night.
So what did she die of? Didn't she get run over by a car or something?
She died of cancer.
She died of hot stuff.
4250.
I'll be right back.
Wow, that's a double slut move.
Double man slut move.
Yeah.
50 hot dogs at once. Wax on. Wax off.
Give a prescription of
like a virgin on prom night.
Sandwich got fingered? No. Oh, no, you're doing it for the fudge.
I have not put any of my kids in the washing machine.
Thought it was funny. Like
It's called the New Jersey bath.
No dick.
Oh, they just had a dick.
The crackhead bath.
The Buffalo hot tub.
Hey, boom! Just getting you back.
Called the Hamilton sauna.
Eat my who?
Wouldn't want to be on cleanup duty a little later.
Oh, I know why. It's my giant hammer.
She also has herpes. And gonorrhea and syphilis, and I want those things.
I kind of like his junk.
It's tough to find a soulmate with a crusty towel in between the two of you.
2 black orbs, then 1 long orb.
Happy belated Victoria Day.
Does anyone ever say that?
Oh, no. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Apparently, when you get surgery, you can ask for camel toe.
And she was just looking for some cigarettes.
One of them have a mutant penis.
Knows someone that, and apparently it is not good.
Maybe they were saying it with like a smirk.
You're
way too hot to be working here, aren't you? Smoking me us.
And then some pole. And more smoke.
Or just get a big thing of Kool-Aid, dump it on your head.
For not giving him his brown belt.
When I get horny, it turns into a big rock.
See you next Tuesday.
Hey, look at the picture of you. It doesn't look like you want a wiener in your mouth.
Eat those hot dogs right now.
Look at him. He's I'm not eating. He's got a piece of friggin' turkey hanging out of his mouth.
Can you pause that? Todd, didn't you hear that most of this weekend?
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1. The Edge.
More Travolta stuff. Now, apparently there's a video of him cross-dressing. Did you hear about this? Mm-hmm. There's a video of him like cross-dressing, and it's not like him cross-dressing for fun or for a role.
No, he just was a cross-dresser.
Yeah.
At that point.
Blow off some steam.
Blow off something. I don't know if it's necessarily steam, bud.
I'm not following.
Yeah. Well. But this is, from what I can understand, this is what happened. Apparently, Kelly Preston has now left John Travolta because John Travolta has basically said, yeah, I got some major gay stuff going on in my life, and I need to explore it. I don't know. That's what it said. He needs to explore it. But I think her thing was, that explains the taste in my mouth.
Now I get it.
Oh, it's all these years?
Oh, jeez. 20 years. I thought it was blueberry. Thought I had halitosis.
She's drinking the water in a flower vase, just trying to get the taste out.
Every time you come back,
I get E. coli.
I don't think he's gay.
Oh, man. There's like 12 other guys coming forward, apparently, that I've heard of. And
But how do you explain the Kelly Preston thing?
Well, I think just the bad taste in her mouth, you mean?
No. I mean, like at some point, wouldn't she...
That marriage left me with a bad taste in my mouth. Very bad. For 20 years. You know what, dude? It's she was probably out pounding people too.
You think that's what it was?
Yeah, she probably had a girl thing and he had a guy thing. Who knows? But apparently she's very embarrassed now because of all the publicity of her balding fat husband going into steam rooms going, "You want it? You want it?
Check it out.
What do you think of this?
Look at that.
Look at that. Yeah, let's put a steamy in here. Not even in the steam room over here.
Let's put a steamy in here. Did you just say let's put a steamy?
No, that's funny too.
It's pretty steamy in here. Let's put the steamy in here. He may have said that too.
Hey, let me put a steamy in here. Right over there. Hey, bad taste in her mouth.
Oh, man.
That explains it, John. What did you do?
For years.
I thought I was sick.
I hope they never kissed.
Me too. Now, you know, like Kelly Preston's slim pickings for her too, right?
Oh, because other guys are...
Yeah, the guy's like... She's
first
like,
degree of gay.
Do you want to go out? First degree of gay. Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go? Do you want to go on a date? She'd say to somebody, and they're like, no.
You remember that game 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
They should do that with John Travolta. You know when guys would come out like, well, I know a guy who did that with a guy. I know a guy who's basically attacked.
There's 4 steam rooms, 2 trainers, and a masseuse in here, okay? There's a lot of degrees.
You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
Hey, Dan, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
What's going on?
Nothing. So, you sent me an email yesterday. Can you explain your email? And I forwarded it to Derek because I thought it was pretty sad. Can you tell us what's going on with your balls?
Yeah. I was recently diagnosed from my doctor for testicular cancer.
Testicular cancer? Is that like testicular?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have testicular cancer. How bad and how did you find out? I had to make, dude, honest to God, the only thing worse than cancer is bad grammar, so.
Yeah, no, I understand. What happened was it's a slow-growing cancer, and it basically makes your balls swell. And I went to my doctor because it wasn't right, and it was hurt.
How big did they get before you went, I should probably go to the doctor?
I don't really know, to tell you the honest truth. Like, it's just the one that got really large, so it kind of concerned me. So I was like, well, that's not right. So I went, made the appointment, and got some blood work and some ultrasounds and all that other fun stuff, and went from there.
Wait, how old are you? Did we say?
I'm 26.
Okay.
Pretty young to have the cancer.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're kind of lucky that way because once you get this one, you're done.
Yeah.
Like with the chances of you getting it. Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Oh,
okay.
It's pretty rare to get.
It's not like
what?
It's not like
you're
chicken
kind
pox.
of. Oh,
okay.
I didn't know that.
It's impossible.
AIDS is the same way, right? AIDS is the same way.
Yeah.
Once you get it, you can't get it again.
Well,
yeah. Once you cure it,
it can develop into liver or brain cancer.
Oh,
life.
That's tough,
dude. Anyway, so you emailed me because you don't have a lot of money, and you just got married a little while ago, right?
Yes.
And you and your what does your wife do?
See what marriage does?
She works in the fast food industry.
And what do you do?
I'm the same way.
Okay. Yeah, Todd just had a good point. Todd, go ahead.
You see what marriage does, bud?
Boom.
Yeah.
What'd she give you for your honeymoon? Cancer. Swollen ball. Okay, so now what's you don't have a lot of money. You emailed me and said you need Edge Fest tickets, right?
Yes.
All right. So what's going on, first of all, with your treatment? When do you start treatment?
I'm not 100% sure yet. I go to see the urologist in the middle of July.
Hold it.
Yeah.
You have testicular cancer, and you can't see a urologist till July?
Because it's not, like, overly bad.
It's a slow play.
Yeah.
Oh, hold it. So it's a cyst on your nut, really?
It is. and they've deemed it cancer. They just don't know the stage of it yet.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm
it
starting
is
to feel
cancer?
starting to feel less sorry for the guy right now.
Yeah, if you
he's
have
sort of
to-
like that dude that came in for Make-A-Wish. Said he had cancer, and then we're like, "Hey, we hope you beat it." He goes, "I already did." I'm like, "Get out!"
Yeah, what a waste that
This
was.
is for people with real cancer.
Come on.
Not cancer.
Yeah, not had cancer.
Okay, so now you have to wait, which seems like a lot can happen between now and July. Are you worried?
I am and I'm not. They told me like it's a slow growing cancer. The chances of it growing any farther is like slim to none. So it says, just sit back, relax, and hopefully like we'll get your appointments in and we'll talk about treatment and freezing my stuff for future children and all that other stuff.
Oh, that's fun to do. 'Cause you get to-
Derek's not pleased right now.
No.
Why?
If we're going to be giving somebody time on the air, it's got to be like almost
Really
fatal.
serious, yeah. Like almost you should be close to death's door.
Yeah. Where people, even if they see you at Edge Fest and they don't know who you are, they know what your problem is.
That's that guy.
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
It does, time to time.
Or are you
man.
just saying that?
Come on.
No. Like it's the honest to God truth. Like
Sell us on this cancer thing,
Yeah,
dude, please. Can you sell us on it?
yeah, basically have somebody kick you in your nuts 24/7.
Really?
I had a vasectomy. It's the same.
No. It's worse what you have.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has someone pulled tubes out of your ball sack yet?
That's probably what's going to happen to start before I go.
Has it happened yet?
Not yet.
Exactly.
Boom goes the dynamite.
There you go.
Can you still have fun
I
with
want
your
him
wife?
To sell us.
No, I know. I might be hurting it. Are you still having fun with your wife that way?
We can, but we got to be extra careful with it.
Because the slap hurts, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You'd think she'd be way into it.
You know that would hurt. Oh, because it's a little bit.
Yeah, it's
but that
bigger.
would kill it. Oh,
More
ow,
surface
ow,
area.
Oh, ow, ow. Slow. Ow.
Fellas?
For Edge Fest tickets?
Yeah, he made the effort.
I don't know if we have enough.
Yeah. We are giving them away a lot
All
this
weekend. It's an Edge Fest weekend. Every hour after 2 o'clock, you get Edge Fest tickets. So I don't think we have it. Plus, you can make the park as big as you want. But the problem is if I give this guy tickets for testicular
then
cancer, someone's going to
everybody-
call with like a necrotic mole or like a foot athlete's foot.
A foot fetish.
Foot
I thought you were
fetish.
saying.
Athlete's foot fetish.
What do you think?
That's sick. Why don't we do paper, rock, scissors? If you win, he gets. If I win, he doesn't.
Why don't we just flip a coin?
Okay.
That's easier. I hate paper, rock, scissors.
I'm all.
Okay, dude, you call it in the air, heads or tails.
He's actually flipping a coin. We're not lying.
Okay.
What is it? Go.
Heads.
Flip and on the wrist.
You're going to Edge Fest, bitch. There you go.
All right.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
well, you don't sound too happy now. I'm thinking of taking him away. Tell me on how happy you are about this now.
I'm actually extremely happy. I don't even know what to say right now. It's unreal.
Okay.
Like
Maybe it's the ball talking, but I don't think he's being sincere.
No, he is. He is. I think.
On 102.1, The Edge.
Mr. Tim Meadows from Saturday Night Live, ladies man, semi-pro. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing really good.
Good.
Does anybody ever say to you when they see you that they would expect you not, like when you came in, I'm like, man, he is so clean cut and
Oh yeah. So what's your question? Do people think I'm a bum?
No.
Or are you surprised at how clean I look? Is that what you're saying? I thought you were going to be a drunk and like.
No. I just thought you came in and you look great. You got
thank
really nice
you.
glasses on. You got a nice blazer.
Yes.
You'd expect a comedian of your stature, one of the longest running tenures on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
You'd expect you to come in and maybe wearing like an Affliction T-shirt and some ripped jeans, but you look great.
Oh, thank you. Well, I actually was working on a movie in Boston, so they shaved my head and shaved my face. Usually, I'm a lot more
hairy.
You like? How do you like it? You like your shave look?
I don't like it. I look like my father, which makes me, every time I look in the mirror, I go, oh my God, I'm getting old. Man. Like, I'm literally turning into my dad. I swear to God.
Do you ever find that? Like, sometimes I catch it when I say stuff to my kids. I'm like, God, I sound exactly like my father. And I mean it, too. I'm not even saying it to say it.
Yes. Well, I've said things like, I'll give you a reason to be upset, like to my kids. Oh, you're upset? I'll give you a reason to be upset.
And then what do you do?
And I don't do anything. I'm not I'm not like a disciplinarian dad. My kids get away with a lot of stuff. But I raise my voice though instead of spanking. Like if I just go, hey. I get their attention now with my voice.
That's raising your voice? Is that as loud as Tim Meadows
I didn't want
gets?
to blow the engineer out. You want me to show how it is?
Yeah. Let's say I'm one of your kids and I'm being a real dick.
Hey, cut it out.
That is authoritative. I'm scared.
They jump usually.
Whoa! My kids don't even look. They just keep playing video games. So what movie are you doing now?
I'm doing Grown Ups 2 with Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, do one of those movies where you go and see it and you go, you could take your kids to it. Very, very funny.
Oh good, I'm glad you liked it. My kids loved it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Is everybody back for Grown Ups 2?
Everyone except Rob Schneider.
Why?
Oh, is he too big for these things
What a
now?
prima donna.
I don't know. I don't know the story behind it.
Can you make up one? Yeah.
Maybe he has some like Oscar nominated script he's gonna do. He's like, now I'm gonna pass on Grown Ups. I got a Clooney picture I'm gonna do.
I don't know if Clooney would put cut his head off in a movie.
You can do it.
You can do it. I hope Schneider comes in and just does that line. That'd be great.
He was he was very funny in the first Grown Up, so it's too bad he's not in the second one.
Yeah, I agree. I thought his stuff. I love the thing of the running joke of his older wife gets him.
Yeah.
As opposed to the other 3 wives he had.
That didn't.
This one gets me. She really understands me. I thought it was a really great joke.
You're here for Yuck Yucks. You're doing Yuck Yucks. Is it all weekend long?
It is all weekend. 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow, 1 on Sunday.
Yuckyucks.com, Dave?
Yeah, yuckyucks.com.
Yeah.
Phone number.
Hold it. I'm going to do it right now. Thank you very much. Yuck Yucks Ajax. It's 416. Hold it. 416-967-6425. Do you still like doing stand-up? Like if you get, or is it a goal, or when someone books you, go, yeah, I'll go do a couple hours here, a couple hours there?
Yeah. Well, this stuff I've been touring since January with this show, and it's been fun. I mean, the traveling is the worst part of it. Having to get on an airplane and
you don't like it.
Traveling? No. I wish audiences could come to my apartment. It'd be great.
You don't still live in an apartment.
I do. I have a house and an apartment.
Okay. Oh, wow.
The Canada is invited to my apartment.
Good. What's the capacity?
Yeah, it's about 600. Okay. So it'll be good. I'm going to do shows on my balcony at home, like I'm Eva Peron or somebody. Yeah. But the traveling is just. It's not great, and mainly because of the TSA and having to go through, security. I got sniffed by a dog in Chicago.
Down there?
Yes, can you say nutsack?
Yeah, nutsack.
It was it was one of those bomb sniffing dogs, and he came up to me.
Should have dropped one.
It's kind of a compliment.
I kept wondering. Well, yes, that I'm the bomb in my pants. Yeah, I guess that is a compliment. But it was I was really nervous because I was like, well, what if like the cab driver put a device on me and I didn't know it? I was like, I could be going up the river and I don't even know it. You know what I mean? But the dog seriously.
You just picked cab driver out of nowhere.
Well, I took a cab to the airport. It would have been mean to say my limo. It would have been mean to say my limo driver.
Yeah, that's right.
But yes, my limo driver dropped me off at the airport. But no, I had never had that experience before because I sort of looked at the dog, the handler. Yeah. I looked him in the eyes like, hey, it's me, ladies man.
Yeah.
I'm just traveling. I'm not one of those guys, And so he pulled the dog away, and it was pretty tense though. I mean, everybody started looking and stuff. And
do you have any like hang-ups about? Because I was laughing the other day. I was watching Howard Stern try and touch Howie Mandel. And I thought, I wonder what celebrities have different hang-ups like that. Like, with you, maybe it's not being sniffed in the nuts by dogs. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, my hang-ups. Well, I'm very clean, very neat.
Are you like person. OCD clean?
I am, yes.
Yeah.
Let me see, what can I reveal?
Yeah, we do that with people when they come. We ask a story that no one knows about them. So what do people not know about Tim Meadows that you're like, I'm not fascinated with it and I don't want to share it, but what the hell?
Well, here's one thing. I mean, it's not horrible, but any woman that I date ends up finding out about this. I can't leave my house and or apartment unless it's totally clean. That's one thing that like my bed has to be clean, the floors have to be swept, dishes have to be washed. And I don't know why.
And you'll be late for somewhere just to get it done.
Yes. Well, what I do is I plan ahead of time. So if I know if I got to be somewhere in 2 hours, then 1 hour has to be cleaning the apartment. And then the second part of that is traveling to where I'm going to go.
I wish I had
I just get that. Exactly.
Do you clean your apartment? Do you clean it?
I do clean it, yes. Yeah. Even if it's clean. And so like women, when I'm dating somebody, they'll be waiting, sitting at the door like, are you kidding me? You're going to clean the bed? It's like, 4 in the afternoon. It's like, no, I got to make sure that everything is clean because I don't know why.
At that point, though, do you ever get frustrated? You could just help me out. We might be able to get out of here quicker.
Yeah, why don't you stop talking and get over here and grab the other part of the mattress or the blanket. Go put those dishes away.
They don't put themselves away.
Yeah. You want to go? Let's go.
Stands to reason. It's just common sense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tim Meadows, our guest, Yuck Yucks Ajax this week, and go to yuckyucks.com. And the phone number again is 416-967-6425. Thank you so much for coming in. What can people expect from your show? You said you've been doing the show for a while. Is it any different than your regular stand-up? Or?
Yeah, well, I mean, I talk about myself and I talk about being divorced and my
people
kids.
People are into that these days, aren't they? Like with podcasts and blogging, people want to know about people's personal lives now.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's weird. Like, especially with comedy podcasts, it's like comedians can't wait to break down and start crying in these things.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, man, after Louis C.K. cried in one, like everybody's like, oh, I got a problem too. Okay. So the audiences, it gets personal because I actually start talking to the audience at a certain point.
Oh, do you?
During the show, yeah. It's an interactive
show too.
Yeah.
How many are like, do ladies man, just do ladies man.
Do you do characters?
That's from the very beginning. It starts. Yeah. And I always tell them like, wait, it's coming. Don't worry. I'll throw them in here somewhere. It's like the Rolling Stones, they don't open with Satisfaction. They just open with, Ruby Tuesday or something.
I would ask you to open up the show with, Dewey, you don't want none of this.
You want no parts of this, Dewey. But it's weed. It's got to be something whole good about it. No, man, it's the most perfect drug ever. That was all improvised.
Was it really?
That whole weed run. Yeah.
Was it like each time you did a drug reference? Because if you watch Dewey Cox, Walk Hard, what a great movie. Your character in it is in Dewey's band, and you keep trying to tell him not to do the drugs that you're doing.
Yes,
and they keep getting progressively harder.
Yes, and then the first one is marijuana, and I'm trying to give him reasons to not do it, but all of the reasons are good reasons. It doesn't cost that much money. It's the cheapest drug in the world. You should not do this. And he goes, but it'll leave me with a hangover? No, you don't get a hangover from smoking this weed, but you shouldn't do it. Will I get addicted to it? No, it's non-addictive. But you should not stay.
You improv that whole thing?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, John C. Reilly, he was like, okay, I'm just going to throw out a bunch of things that's obviously not, obviously bad, results from drugs, but I want you to make it positive. Put a positive spin on it.
No, it's very affordable.
Yeah. And he was like, I don't want to OD. You can't OD on this.
I know that for sure because Kevin Smith's still alive.
Yeah.
Listen, Tim Meadows again, Yuck Yucks Ajax. Go get tickets. Great, very funny guy.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. 416-967-6425. Go to Yuck Yucks Ajax. Go to the Yuck Yucks. Friday, Saturday, 7:30 and 10:30. Sunday at 8 p.m. Really appreciate you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks. I was listening to the show on the way here, and you should get that woman who had the black surprise kid to send you a picture of it, because I would like to see the baby that skipped a generation of being black. My father was black, but I was white, and then suddenly my baby was black. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you think she's full of crap?
I think there's something wrong. I think she had a black boyfriend somewhere.
Where were you a year and a half ago?
Yeah, where was I? I was in Toronto. No. But seriously, get her to send a picture of that baby. I want to see it.
All right, well, we've got her phone number. We'll do it now. Tim Meadows, everybody. Yuck, St. Jack 6 weekend, 2 shows.
Thanks.
Do you have a Twitter or website? Anything you want to pump?
I'm on Facebook. Anything I want to pump? Yes. There's a lot of things I want to pump this morning. At least, and some of it's on the internet. But I'm on Facebook, Timothy Meadows, and Twitter is Leon Phelps. Timothy Meadows at Leon Phelps on Twitter.
Oh, Timothy Phelps. Timothy Meadows at Leon Phelps, which is his ladies' man character.
Yeah, of course.
That's good, awesome. Dude. Great to meet you.
Yeah,
really nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Thanks a lot. See y'all guys. You got some Cavatier in here. Kind of early. Pour some in my coffee. I want a coffee Thier. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Too early in the morning. It's 9:13 in the a.m. Toronto. Y'all looking good out there today. Traffic sucks. Took me an hour to travel 20 minutes. Like, I wish my sex life was like that.
Tim Meadows, everybody. All right, St. Jackson's. Thanks, guys.
The Chorus Broadcasting System presents
The Dean Blundell Show.
Going to be a super duper program for you.
102.1 The Edge.
Psychic Nikki.
Do that
thing. Doing my thing.
Before we get to Psychic Nikki, Nikki, I don't know if you know this already, the whole John Travolta, Kelly Preston thing. They're getting divorced right now.
Yeah, and I predicted that.
And stop the music for a second if you can. So I was just talking to Kelly Preston yesterday because we're trying to book her for an interview. You know what she said?
What?
That explains the taste in my mouth.
Ooh.
That explains that taste in my mouth.
Wow, I like that.
In the mouth.
And it's so true.
Boom goes the dynamite.
There you go. Derek loves that joke. I covered it.
There's going to be more.
That explains the taste in my mouth. In my mouth. For 20 years.
That's crazy.
That's poopy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's poopy.
Nice to see you, Nikki.
Oh, yeah, you look hot. You look youthful.
Let's go through the predictions. So what do you got? What came true? First of all?
Now they found an alligator
in Brampton. Yep.
Okay.
Huge, dude. That was huge.
Yeah. And they found the world's largest oyster.
Did she say Brampton?
I did.
Did she say they would find an alligator in Brampton?
I did.
I believe she did.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
No,
she
remember
did.
Like an alligator.
Dude.
We're all like alligators. Like, what are you talking
She
about?
totally said it.
It's crazy.
I remember that totally.
It is crazy.
Uh-huh.
Now,
She's hearing things. Listen,
It's crazy.
now
What's
they
she talking about?
But the nice part about the story, they found a home for the alligator.
Aw, isn't that
At a
sweet?
reptile ranch
Nobody
near
cares.
Peterborough.
Let's keep her going.
Anyway,
Okay.
They found the world's largest oyster.
In your pants.
Yeah, you might say that. Yeah, it's one big oyster, all right.
Oh, that is
I know.
aphrodisiac, though.
Where's the pearl?
Yeah, and a pearl.
Where's the pearl?
A big
It's
giant.
like the only pearl you can find.
A giant pearl, guys. Anyway, they found this. Now, if Todd can find it on the internet, there's a big picture of this oyster, and it was found
In my pants. Escaped my
It was found.
escaped my
They
pants.
also found a big giant crocodile too in Australia.
Yeah, they did.
There was a moose on the loose.
Oh.
Yeah,
There was?
in St. John's. You predicted that.
Yeah.
A moose running down a highway.
Oh,
you
I
said
did.
that. Yeah.
They shot a bear in like Mississauga or
I
Burlington
know.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Bears coming into the city and people shooting them. You said that. Like, you've been crazy.
This
these
is
days.
just the beginning of all these animal
You're
attacks
crazy.
and
You're
stuff.
crazy.
I'm crazy, and the crazy
It's crazy.
predictions. Now, a Shetland trawler in
Excuse
UK.
me?
Whoa.
A Shetland trawler.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Now that sounds like Tracy Morgan or something. That guy.
It's
Anyway,
crazy.
There's
Yeah.
nothing. What are you talking? It's all in your head.
Now, how much is 201 mm?
Millimeters?
Yeah. How big is that?
20
Well, it's
centimeters.
20 centimeters.
Is that huge?
Not at all.
This,
Less than a ruler.
Well, this is
2/3 of a
6
ruler.
inches, I've been told. So
It's a little over 6 inches.
Yeah. Well, they found the world's largest oyster anyway, and I said that. So,
How many times are we going over that?
and I said a clam too.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
any oyster news for us today?
Well, you know what? They're finding
crazy.
all this. They're finding all this sea life, like these sea monsters under the sea.
You
Everywhere.
called that? Yeah, Derek was talking about that earlier.
Yeah,
actually.
it's really scary stuff, you know. And before we get to the end of the year, there's going to be more. But I don't want to scare you guys. And
Scare us.
Scare you?
Yeah.
Okay, like giant giant jellyfish.
All right.
And octopi.
Yeah.
With those giant testicles.
Tentacles.
Tentacles, right? Off the coast of Greece.
Crazy.
Huge, because there's going to be a huge earthquake in Greece.
It's crazy.
Hey, other octopus. Check it out.
Big old
testicles.
We call that one octoballs.
It looks like there's 8 balls. Only 2.
That's right.
Octotestes.
There's octopi.
Yeah.
It's what we're going to go pick up later, little octopi
And it's
with my octoballs.
It's actually caused by earthquakes
Okay.
and weather. Now, John Travolta, they're going to find a whole lot more. Now, I said this last week. They're going to find video. They're going to find him with a girl and a guy. 2 guys.
No way.
Living it up. Like living it up.
Living it up in the butt?
Exactly. They're going to find this. I predicted. I see it. I'm telling you, I see it. I saw it in a vision last night. I dreamt
What
about
a terror. When you get those visions, do you wake up and go, stop it?
Absolutely.
No, she wakes
Dean.
up and changes her diaper.
Thanks a lot, Todd. Well, actually, you're right in a way. Like, you know, like.
Yeah, I know.
No, but you know
when
what?
you wake up and you have these, because if God cursed me with your powers,
right,
and He kept giving me visions of Travolta with a bunch of guys just
I know.
pounding away,
It's not
I'd be
fair.
like, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
That's not fair.
You give me this and no lottery numbers. Thanks a bunch.
What's next? Like a dream of Clay Aiken orgy?
Actually,
I would tell everybody I was a terrible psychic. I'd be like, I see Clay Aiken in an orgy with John and 40 other men, fudge and some other things.
Yeah, but some of these men are straight.
Why?
Yeah, but I love
None of them
men.
are straight. They have gay sex. They're
Yeah,
not
but for a
straight.
woman, that's great.
Okay.
Yeah, they love men, right?
What else you got?
Yeah, and I see a man I see a man dying from an exploding water bottle. Okay,
Yeah.
in Great Britain. Okay, it's an older man.
Okay.
I don't need to know that. That's
Okay,
fine. Keep
just-
going. I don't want the details.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And now I see another star in Hollywood having the same stuff as John Travolta.
There's that whole face in the mouth thing again.
Right, and this is coming out.
Hey, that explains the taste in my mouth.
Another star, huh?
Is it Tommy Cruise? I think Tom Cruise has got
Oh,
some.
you know what? There's a couple of T's there.
Ooh.
But you know what?
What are the T's? Tell me what they are.
Tom C and Tom S.
Selleck and Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Tom Selleck is
Really?
like, dude,
Don't
I
do
know
that.
it hurts
That
your
was
feelings.
Big rumors
It
back
hurts
when they
your
were in
feelings.
Toronto filming 3 Men and a Baby.
You know what Mrs. Selleck said? That explains the taste in my mouth.
Does he have a wife?
I don't know.
I know he has a daughter because his daughter's best friends with Paulina Gretzky. I follow them both on
Really?
Twitter. Yeah. Hannah Selleck.
That's her name?
Yeah,
She
swear to
hot?
God, yeah, nah.
So
She
Tom
rides
Selleck,
horses,
Tom
she's
Cruise.
bow-legged at school.
She rides horses and she's bow-legged.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some new stars too.
It's crazy.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that.
It's
Like there's going to
crazy.
be sex scandal in Hollywood, for sure.
I like these.
Yeah. Now I also see actually a man in Hollywood who is a young star having sex with a politician in Washington.
A male politician.
Yeah, a male politician.
Oh.
And I see a skunk of great proportions at a city hall.
giant skunk?
A giant
In your
at,
pants.
at City Hall.
That explains.
Now there's going to be huge bird attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing.
Yes.
There
there
bird-
was.
Yeah,
Oh.
I sent that news story this morning too
Oh,
in
really?
Ottawa.
Really? What
Yeah.
happened, Derek?
Birds attacked a jogger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Show me a soda.
Now watch out for the birds because honestly, it's going to start now, between now and the end of the year, and you're going to have.
You know what's interesting?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I go in my backyard.
Yeah.
And there was a cigar, like a Colt, because I like to smoke those sometimes, like a Colt butt next to the barbecue, and these birds like about 5 birds in the backyard trying to get this one thing.
Oh yeah.
And they were going after me. They were coming to get me.
Absolutely.
Like finches or something. They were coming. One flew right by my head. I hate it.
Oh, that's a scary sound.
Yeah, it's very scary, and there's going to be seagulls are going into the north too here in Toronto. Yeah, and
May I remind you? Do you remember when you said a guy was going to jump out of a helicopter without a parachute and
I
live?
did.
That happened 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, that's the other one.
Yeah, into a pile of boxes.
That's
in England.
right. That was
first
the
time
one. That
ever.
was a big one.
Nuts.
I know, isn't that a weird prediction?
Well, lots of yours are.
Yeah, but the weird ones
Those
do
are the
come
ones
up.
that come through.
Yeah, they do.
California's still there. Hello.
No, now Derek, we are only in the. Now I told you, second half of the year. Trust me.
Between now and the end of 2012?
Yeah.
Drop it like it's hot, baby. Come on. What do you see?
Now, I also see a plane going into the top of the Eiffel Tower, crashing into it. Yeah, really big stuff.
These are all the places I'm going.
Well, you'll be all right.
Well, don't get pissed at her for these things.
She's going
happening.
bad news for Paris and London.
Yeah, there is.
Hey,
In the summer.
bad news for Leslieville as well.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yes, I see bad stuff in Leslieville.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I see a pit bull eating somebody.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
In Leslieville.
Wow. Dude, pull that one out.
out of Leslieville, Derek.
It's crazy.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
some pit bull eating somebody.
Oh no, that's scary.
Now I see.
That's where all the pit bulls are too.
It's crazy.
Every pit bull I ever met's in Leslieville.
Now Kimmy Kardashian's going to have a baby.
She's gonna,
I think she's going to get pregnant
with
soon.
Camway West's
I
kid?
think so, and if not, somebody else.
How many times have we said if they had kids, how stupid they'd be? They wouldn't even qualify for government assistance. That's how dumb they'd be.
Really?
I think it's time for a tweet.
And now, the Dean Blundell Show presents Todd Shapiro impersonating Christopher Walken reading Kim Kardashian's tweets.
Lord Dizek is in the house. LOL.
You've been listening to Todd Shapiro impersonating Christopher Walken reading Kim Kardashian's tweets on 102.1 The Edge.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
Psychic Nikki's here. Speaking of which, hi, dear.
Hi, sweetie. How are you,
Hi,
Dinas?
dear. How are you?
I am fine, Dinas.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Toddy.
Ready for some phone calls?
Tickles? Yeah, I am, Dean.
good.
Yeah.
Hey, The Edge.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Hi, Nikki. How you doing?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. Love the show.
Thanks.
Hey,
What's your name?
My name is Mike.
Mike. Nice to talk to you. What's your question for Nikki?
Quick question. Got a woman that's come into my life after we were childhood sweethearts. She's back in my life, and just wondering how you think it's gonna turn out for us.
Okay.
Sorry, before Nikki figures you out, I get to go first.
Okay, Dean.
So, what is the deal? The whole deal? You're like just a little more detail to help me understand what's going on.
A little more detail. We met about a year ago, and we started dating, seeing each other, and we've had a couple issues since then. And
Like what? What are the issues?
Maybe just a few arguments, a few misunderstandings, and
How old is she?
she's early 40s.
How many kids?
2.
And you guys were childhood sweethearts?
Yes.
And do you live together?
Yes, we do right now. Yeah.
And is she moving in and out and stuff?
Not really. No.
Is she flighty?
Are you moving in and out?
No.
No. Do you love her?
Yeah. Of course we love her. Yeah, I love her. She loves me.
You didn't like
you
that
hear
question?
It? You hear it? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, I got enough for now. Go ahead.
You didn't
Nikki.
like my question?
Okay, now what
Are
is
you
your
moving in
sign
and out?
astrologically?
You didn't like that one?
I didn't hear it.
Okay. I said, are you moving in and out?
Who, me?
No.
This guy?
Yeah, because you're
Yeah,
like,
I
is
heard
she moving
that.
in and out? And I said, are you moving in and out?
I heard that, Toddy. I heard that.
Yeah.
I don't even understand what that means. I'm confused. Oh, I get it.
like
Sex.
sexual.
Thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, what is your sign astrologically?
Leo.
You're a Leo, and what is she?
Leo.
Oh, you're both. That's why you're clashing a bit. Yeah, you're clashing a little bit, but you know what? I see you getting married.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you know what? Things can turn out the second time around,
Right.
honestly, because you both love each other dearly.
Dude, do you like her? Really?
Oh yeah. We
Like you in love with her? You like being with her? You love hanging out with her?
Oh yeah. Like we know that we're after 28 years we still had feelings.
Okay.
So.
Absolutely.
I like that, eh?
Now,
After that long,
it's
it's like
now,
feelings.
we kind of have a little bit of feelings.
Now.
So it must tell us something because we're so jaded with everything else in life. Yeah.
Now, after you're married, though, I got to warn you, you may both fall off the edge a little bit once in a while.
What do you mean fall off the edge?
Well, like fall off the edge. Like you might fool around one night once in a while,
Oh, with other people?
Yeah.
What does that sound like to you, dude?
I don't think that would happen.
Yeah, well,
I
stranger things have happened. Ask John Travolta's wife. And you know what she just said. You know what Travolta's wife just said.
Yeah.
What's that taste in my mouth?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
I'm a long-time listener.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be good for you.
Yeah, but they're going to stay married and be generally happy.
Yeah,
and
absolutely. Now, everybody will get a little bit slimy toward the end of the year.
What's slimy?
Well, slimy, like they may cheat on their partner once in a while, or the partner may cheat on them. It's just because of all this earthquake activity in the air and everything.
All the electromagnetic.
Yeah, that makes sense, huh? That made all the sense in the world, dude. You and your wife might cheat on each other because of the earthquake activity in the air. So
Continental drift.
There's this Chinook. I think I need to have sex with a
I
hooker.
swear it just shook me into that broad. I
Right.
swear.
And I know.
Shook my face right into her crotch. It was
Right.
unbelievable. I was trying to run outside,
I said,
but
no, I don't want this. I don't want this. The earthquake.
And
it shook my wiener right out of my pants.
Right, that could happen, but I'm not a rocket scientist.
That could happen.
Yeah. It's
Hello.
gravity, like something.
I know what it is. It's craziness is what it is. Hi, The Edge.
Hello,
Hey, who's this?
Sonia.
It's crazy.
Go ahead.
It sure is.
Go ahead, Sonia. What's your question for Nikki?
I just wanted to know what she sees career-wise in the future for me, because I've done so many different jobs. I don't it's hard to figure out what I want to do.
What is your sign?
Yeah, I know.
Hi,
I
The
think
Edge.
you're going to waitress.
She's going to waitress. Good thing we hung up on her, right? Hi, The Edge.
Uh-oh.
P-I-E-I. Hi,
She's going to break a dish, too.
Who's this?
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
It's Alex.
Hey, Alex. What's up?
I was just calling about that crocodile, that alligator that you guys were talking about,
Yeah.
because that thing was in my office this week.
Whoa.
You're kidding.
What
I'm
happened?
not kidding. So the Brampton Humane Society called our office. I work at the head office at Global Pet Foods in Brampton.
You brought it to a pet food.
Well, they got to feed it.
That's pretty awesome.
The alligator was hungry.
They got to feed it, dude.
So, and our CEO, his son owns that Indian River Reptile Zoo out in Peterborough.
Boy.
And so that thing was in our office for like 5 hours in the afternoon on Wednesday, in that crate, walking around, hanging out in the office, freaking us all out.
A little sombrero on him.
Were you scared?
I was scared, crapless. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Really?
Happy Gilmore. Yeah.
Really?
Taking
Yeah, it took
pictures.
Tubby's thing right off.
Yeah, and then, so he was swimming around in my boss's bathtub that evening because I couldn't transport him right away. And so whoever the douche was that thought that they could have an alligator as a pet out in Brampton.
Well, I'm a douche that predicted it.
You know it's not a complimentary word, right?
Douche doesn't mean
You just
special
know.
person.
You're the person who needs to douche who predicted it. Okay.
She just
I think I made him.
I had to inform her it's bad to call yourself a douche.
I like that. I like that. I like that as a new character, the one who insults himself. Well, I'm the moron who knows exactly where it was going to be.
I think I made a mistake.
Psychic douchey. Hi, The Edge. Hi, who's this?
Kate.
Kate?
Yes.
Can you speak up a little louder, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
I have a question for Nikki.
Yep, go
Yes.
About a month ago, I was sleeping. I woke up
Right on.
in the middle of the night, and
Are you sleeping on are you a side sleeper, stomach sleeper, back sleeper?
a little bit of all.
Okay.
I kind of turned, but I was on my back. I woke up, and at the foot of my bed, I saw a dark figure of a man. So right away, kind of catch my breath, turn the light on. There's nothing there. And I'm pretty sure it's just
They're
because
fast.
I'm pretty sure it's just
Ghosts.
because I was
It is a
ending my
ghost.
dream.
Yeah, they're fast. Well, they can zip in and out, right? They're like ninjas and stuff, the ghosts.
It's not John Travolta either.
Well,
It's a
I was kind of
ghost.
telling myself that it was the end of a dream, and I was just kind of...
No, you know what? They always hover over the bed. And as I told people before, you have to get a digital camera and take pictures.
I was sleeping, so I didn't have time.
No, but in the future, you do that because that ghost is still there. Okay, it doesn't come out all the time.
I
but
love
it's
this
still-
chick on the phone. She just totally gave it to Nikki. Nikki didn't know it. She's like, I was sleeping, so I didn't have time to run and get a camera for the ghostly figure at the end of my bed.
But were you scared?
Stay right there.
At the time I was. I
Say
can't
cheese.
get it out of my head, though. Normally I just go back to sleep.
Now,
but this
tell
was
me what you saw exactly.
It was like just all like a dark gray figure.
Right. Did you see whether it was a female or male?
The flash didn't go off.
Definitely male.
Okay, now
How do you know it was definitely male? Did the ghost have a penis?
No, the ghost.
No, I didn't ask. But
Listen,
Oh, I
this,
forgot. You were
this
sleeping.
ghost smoked cigars. Do you know anybody that smoked cigars that died?
Yes,
George Burns.
You did.
Who? No, wait, who?
my father.
Dude, that's
There-
pretty solid.
yeah.
That's great. Shut the music off. That's crazy. Shut it off. So,
Because that's what I'm getting.
okay, so it's her dad standing at the end of her bed?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Like, it's good. It's good. Your dad's around you. That's good. He's earthbound.
no, when you said the cigars, though, that freaks me out.
And he smoked cigars for how long?
Well, he just, casual cigar smoker, but he loved his cigars.
I know. That's what I'm getting.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Get
creepy.
anything-
That
getting
your dad's
anything
watching you.
else
Like,
from him?
Let her finish.
Yeah, and this you will see him again,
Okay.
and you haven't seen him before.
No, my children have.
Your children have. Yeah, well, that's a good thing. He's around you, and it's not frightening or anything. That's good. Your fathers are around you, protecting you.
Did you like him when he wasn't dead?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, just checking.
I guess so, Dean.
Can you tell me?
Well, I don't know. Maybe
okay.
because I have what I thought was a grandfather who's currently dying, and the second he goes, he'll be the happiest camper in the world. So I don't know.
Really?
Because he was a massive a-hole. So it's to me this is
that's true.
I had to ask. I didn't want her. I wanted her to be freaked out.
well, that and it's a little creepy. He's watching her sleep.
Smoking a cigar.
Yeah, because
He's obviously enjoying it.
Now, when did he pass again? Just let me know.
About 7 years ago.
Yeah, and is this the first time, or have there been other times? I know your children have seen him.
Well, if it was him, then yes, the first time.
Yeah, but for some reason, he may be warning you about something, or nothing terribly bad.
Don't smoke cigars.
I didn't piss him off or anything, did I?
No, but there could be another message, and I think you're going to see him again within a week.
Oh, great.
You got to call back or email us if it happens, okay?
Yeah, let us know.
I'll make sure I
keep
have
the
my
camera. Yeah.
Well, set it up like Paranormal Activity. You know, to keep her going.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
if I catch
cool.
it, I'll let you know.
But
All
you know
right,
the
please.
nice part about it, if you see a dead relative or a dead person, don't
That's
be
a nice part, is there?
Don't be scared.
Well, what if it's in a coffin and they just got run over by a cement truck?
Well, they don't look like that after they die. Okay?
But I'm saying if that's
Everybody-
where you see them.
No,
It'd be a pretty
everybody, even
thin
if they
coffin.
die tragically, people.
Gandhi.
Yeah, if they die tragically, people actually go back to 30 years old if they're old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
All right,
like
we-
a profile
okay.
picture.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.